The 2018 Lincoln MKZ Reserve. Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager here at McArthur Lincoln in Salina, Kansas. In this video, we're going to go over the standard as well as optional equipment that is available on that Reserve trim of the MKZ. So I think you're going to really like this video. It's going to be very thorough. So I'm going to go over first the standard equipment, and then we're going to talk about the different packages available, and then at the end, standalone options. So again, very thorough. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can check out the timestamps as well as the prices for those different packages down in the description. So feel free to move around in this video, and hopefully it'll give you a lot of information exactly what you'd be looking for when you talk about the Reserve trim. So I'll refer a little bit to the Select and how some of the things that you upgrade when you go up to the Reserve and different things like that, as well as some of the packages that are available, also available on the Select, but a couple that are only available on the Reserve trim, and you'll need to go to that to get those packages, and we'll talk about those a little bit later in the video as well. So hopefully this will help you out. But before we start talking about the outside of it, let's go ahead and talk about some of the safety features that you're going to get with this vehicle. And just like in the Select and the Premier, a lot of the same safety features in this vehicle that's in those trims as well. On the first one you're going to think about is that personal safety system. It really protects the driver and front passenger up here all the way around. There is a seatbelt sensor underneath that driver's seat that tells the airbags how close you are to the steering wheel to know to deploy which size airbag. So it's a dual stage airbag there in the front. There's a smaller one and then a bigger one, and it doesn't want to deploy that bigger one if you're too close to the steering wheel. Also, you're going to get seatbelt pretensioners over there. You're going to get knee airbags for the driver and front passenger. That's going to protect them from those front collisions. Side impact airbags as well. They're going to deploy from the side of those seats to protect those occupants from those side collisions. And don't forget about the safety canopy airbags. They're going to come down from the roof and protect the glass there on the side of it for any kind of side collision or rollover situation you might have. So again, protect it all the way around. You're going to have the child locks on those rear doors. So if you have those children back there in the back, they can't open those doors if you have those child locks on. And let's not forget about the latch system, that lower anchors and tethers for children. The best way to secure those car seats down into those rear seats with that vehicle there. Also, this is going to come with SOS post-crash alert system. So if you're in an accident, it's going to honk the horns and flash the lights, let people know you need help. And don't forget about the 911 assist. It allows you to Bluetooth your phone to the Microsoft technology system, so that way you can call 911 directly instead of using maybe a system like a third party like OnStar or something like that. So a real nice system as well. You are going to get EPAS as well, this electronic power assist steering. That's going to really work real nicely with the Advanced Track with the electronic stability control. So Advanced Track's whole goal is to try to keep you on your intended path. So it's going to use braking on the different wheels on those slick driving curves and such to keep you on your intended path, so you don't have keep that good stability in the vehicle. Also, the EPAS works, and then it goes along with your steering, that when you're maybe in those parking lots, it's going to be a lot easier to steer the steering wheel and turn into those parking spaces. But when you're on the highway, it's going to stiffen it up so that way that wind won't push you from side to side. So again, some great safety features that have really went in to protect you and give you some great flexibility and confidence when you're on the road. Before we talk about the styling in the front of it, let's first talk about the engine that's going to be available, as well as the drivetrain. You can get this as standard as the front wheel drive, but you can get an optional all-wheel drive as well. So that's a really nice system to have for a luxury sedan like this if you want to go with that all-wheel drive. Now you also do have two engines that are available. The standard engine is going to be that 2.0 liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine, and that engine is going to deliver 245 horsepower, 275 foot-pound of torque. So a very powerful engine for you. Now for the front wheel drives with that engine, for fuel economy, you're going to see somewhere around 21 miles per gallon in the city and about 31 miles per gallon on the highway. So pretty good fuel economy on that. If you'd like to go with that all-wheel drive, you're going to see about 20 miles per gallon in the city and about 28 miles per gallon on the highway. You can also go with the optional 3.0 liter engine that is a V6 twin turbocharged engine that's going to deliver 400 horsepower and 400 foot-pound of torque. So a big upgrade there. So if you're wanting that engine, that's going to be available for you in the MKZ. Also, you can get it in either front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive as well with that engine. And with the front-wheel drive for fuel economy, you can probably expect somewhere around 18 miles per gallon in the city and about 27 miles per gallon on the highway. And with that all-wheel drive with that 3.0 liter engine, you're going to expect about 17 miles per gallon in the city and about 26 miles per gallon on the highway. So some good information there on fuel economy with those different engines with the different drivetrains. Also, they're all going to come standard with a 6-speed automatic transmission with select shift. And select shift means you can put it in that sport mode and be able to shift it like a manual transmission to give it a nice sport feel. Also, all these are going to come with the Lincoln Drive modes. And the Lincoln Drive modes are going to include that EPAS. It's also going to control and include the different driving modes that you can select. It has adaptive suspension, so you can, if it's automatically you put it in that S, it's going to put it in that sport feel, but you can also put it in a comfort as well as a normal mode there. So you can adjust that right there through your settings screen. So you're going to have that that's going to go along with it. And then don't forget about your traction control as well within that system. So real nice system. Active noise control as well to make it even quieter inside. That's going to be standard equipment as well for you. Now let's talk at the front of it. Now this one's going to look a little different because this is actually a different package we're going to talk about in optional equipment. So I'm going to give you a clip of what the actual grill was going to look like. It is going to be a chrome grill up here. It is that Lincoln mesh grill with a chrome surround. So you're going to see the chrome accent on the lower part of that bumper up there as well. So real nice look to the vehicle. You're going to have adaptive HID headlights as standard equipment. Adaptive means that it's going to turn where you turn the steering wheel. So if you're going to that dark road or alley, it's going to turn and light up your intended path. Automatic feature as well allows you to come on when it gets dark automatically if you have in that auto setting, and go ahead and turn off when the light comes out. Also, they're wiper activated, so you can turn the wipers on, they're going to come on as well. LED signature lighting is going to light up underneath those headlights. Also doubles your daytime running lights. If you want to have those on, just looks real sharp when you're driving down the road. And then you're going to see these LED lights down here as well on the lower part of those outside sections there. So real nice look to the front of it. What's great about these LED lights up here is it uses those to give you this Lincoln Embrace. And Lincoln Embrace allows you to embrace to your vehicle when you approach it. So what's great about that is you have that key fob in your pocket, purse, whatever it might be. You approach the vehicle, it's going to use a series of LED lights to welcome you to the vehicle. And the first one you're going to see is the fade up underneath those headlights. The LED signature lighting and those are going to fade up for you. Your door handles are going to light up with LED lighting in them as well, so you're going to be able to see those easily at night. If you approach the vehicle from behind, you're not going to forget you there. You're going to have the LED tail lights are going to light up across that back trunk. And then you're going to have on both sides of the vehicle a nice Lincoln welcome mat. That security approach lamp with the Lincoln symbol in the middle of it. Just a great way to really welcome you to the vehicle, especially at night. Now the standard wheel on your Reserve is going to be a 19-inch magnetic painted aluminum wheel. So it's a real nice 20-spoke wheel with that full ornament in the middle there. So it's going to look real sharp. Again, this is the wheel for a different package we'll get to in just a little bit. So that's why I threw that picture up there for you so you can see what that wheel is going to look like. Also, here on the mirrors, you're going to see a body-colored mirror cap. It sits on top of this nice chrome accent. Turn signal indicator on the outside. That way the people approaching from the front and the side are going to know that you're wanting to turn that direction. Also, you're going to get your power heated glass on that mirror there. Also, auto-dimming driver side view mirror. It means it's going to automatically dim that mirror when those cars want to pass you with those bright lights. That way it won't blind you so much. Also, it's going to come standard with your Bliss with cross traffic alert. And Bliss is a great system, and the way that Bliss works is if there's someone in your blind spot, it's going to put a light in the corner of that mirror and let you know it's not safe to go in that lane at that time. Also, as you're backing up, if someone's going to cross your path behind you, it's going to use those sensors to put a light in that mirror on the side they're coming from. Also put the message on the dash showing if they're coming from the left or the right, and then a series of tones that it's not safe to back up. So I love this system. I think it's just a lifesaver. I know I backed up in a couple parking lots and it's really saved me from backing into somebody. So I think you really like that as well. You also see the mirror is folded in right now. It does have the auto fold mirrors, and that is standard on your Select as well as your Reserves. And so that's a really nice luxury feature that folds those in when you lock the vehicle up. And what's great is with that key fob in your pocket, this will have the intelligent access. So you approach the vehicle like we did, and it uses the Lincoln Embrace to use a series of LED lights to welcome you to the vehicle. Now you just put your hands in the door handle, it's going to automatically unlock the vehicle for you as well. So you don't have to get the keys out of your pocket to get in the vehicle or even to start the vehicle, because it will have the push button start. And when you do get inside and then you go ahead and get in, shut the doors, it's going to automatically fold the mirror out, have it ready to go for you when you're ready to start the vehicle up. And then when you get out of the vehicle and you press the ridges on any of the doors to lock it up without having to get the key out of your pocket, it's going to go ahead and lock it, and it's going to fold that mirror back into place. So real nice having that in there. Could hopefully save it from getting banged up on those different vehicles that open their doors too quickly and such. Also, you're going to see the invisible keypad here on the pillar. That just allows you to be able to, if you want to, leave the keys inside, or if you don't have the keys on you, need to grab something out of there. You can use your own special code to get in and out of the vehicle and being able to do it that way and access it. So that's a really nice system as well there. And then with that, you're going to get remote start on that remote. So you can remote start it from about anywhere. That remote is going to have a really nice, just like on the Select, so you're going to have your unlock, lock, remote start, and then for your trunk, and we'll get to that, as well as a panic alarm. And that's, if you you have a hard time finding your vehicle, that's a great thing. You can press that, and I'll tell you another way you can find your vehicle as well in just a little bit. And then the key is inside here. So for some reason the vehicle is dead, the battery's dead or something, and it will not unlock with that. You can use this to use it on the key hole right here and be able to get into the vehicle that way as well. And it's always going to be in that key fob there for you. So really nice access and how that works. Now let's go ahead and talk about some of the nice luxury chrome accents to kind of finish out the side over here. You're going to see the chrome accent around the windows incorporated into the belt line there. Also chrome accent on the body color door handles here, and that's a really nice upgrade, I think, when you go to select on that as well. And then even on the bottom part, instead of that molded in black like a lot of vehicles have, you're going to see the body color accents on the lower part of that rocker molding. Just a real nice luxury finish here on the side of the vehicle. Now moving to the back, you're going to notice a rear defrost back here. Also the nice black accent. It kind of extends the windshield down, gives it a black accent on the back of this trunk lid, and a real rear spoiler look back here. A lot of people like that from the MKZ for years. Nice chrome Lincoln lettering that sits on top of the LED tail lights as you see across. It goes clear across that trunk, or the trunk lid there. There is chrome accent in there, so it really makes that pop and give it a nice luxury look here. Also rear view, reverse sensing back here with that rear view camera allows you to be able to be alerted if you get too close to anything, if you're not paying attention to that rear view camera. Also down here, you notice nice chrome accent in the lower part of that bumper with the chrome tip dual exhaust integrated in, and give it a nice luxury look there there in the lower part of that bumper there. Now you do have the release for the trunk lid. You can use the remote. You can also press this button back here, and it's going to go ahead and lift it up, and it does power it up. So it is a power trunk lid for you, and it'll power close as well. We'll show you in just a little bit. And inside, you're going to see it does have a nice trunk space in here. Now this one actually happens to be one of the hybrids. So you'll see that little extension on the trunk, and you will not have that on the regular gas model for the MKZ, just on your hybrids. So you're going to put things in there. 60-40 split bench seat for that seat, so they can lay down if you need a little extra cargo room. There is an armrest in that rear seat as well, that you can lay that armrest down and still get access into the rear cargo area, or that trunk area, even if you're driving down the road. So if you need to grab something out of there, put the stuff that you might want to grab out of there towards the back. That way the kids or whatever, or whoever's in that rear seat can be able to get access to that. So real nice. You'll notice it's carpeted throughout in here. So that's really nice to make it a lot quieter and part of the active noise control back there. You are going to get carpeted mats as standard equipment, not only in the footwells for the front seats, but also for the rear seats too. So that's going to be standard equipment on all of your MKZs. So real nice equipment. Now to close this, you're just going to press this button right here, and it's going to go ahead and power it down, and not just power it down, but it's going to have the easy closure. So when it gets down there, it's going to kind of grab it, and it's going to lock it into place, so that way it's securely shut for you. Now moving to the interior, you have 4 options for your interior colors here, and what I really like about that is you're given some great options with that. So first one you're going to see, like you're seeing with this particular vehicle, is going to be the ebony interior, and it's going to be all black interior, just like you were seeing with this vehicle. The top part of the doors, the dash, the lower part as well are going to be the ebony, with your ebony leather trim seats. Now these are the premium leather trim seats that you normally see as an upgrade when you go to the Select and the Reserve. So real nice trim seats. Does have the perforations in them for you as well, and really nice because you're going to get heated and cooled seats as standard equipment for the driver and front passenger up here, and that is an upgrade when you go from the Select to the Reserve there. Also, you have the other 3 options for you. Oh, and I forgot to mention the wood appliques, or the appliques that you're going to get on this. You're going to see it on the doors as well as across the dash. It's going to be that brown swirl walnut wood finish here for you, and so that's going to be the standard appliques for you. You can get an optional Sonata Spin aluminum trim, and we usually see that with your ebony interior. Real nice trim. It's going to replace the wood grain you're seeing here in the doors and above the dash to kind of an aluminum feel to it, and I really love the lines that you can feel through there. And regardless of what appliques you get, this is always going to be this color for the instrument cluster and that console coming through here, that floating shelf designed here. So real nice finish, and I believe the Sonata Spin is about this material right here as well. So it would be this in the middle as well as on the doors. You can also get the ebony with terracotta, and it's going to look similar to this. The only difference is you're going to have that dark brown terracotta leather trim seats. Love that color. I've had that in other vehicles before. I think you really appreciate it. If you really love the terracotta finish and feel, you'll like that. Same wood, same appliques as you're going to see in the ebony environment. So you're going to have that brown swirl walnut, or you can go with the optional Sonata Spin aluminum trim. You can also go through the cappuccino. So if you're that person that wants that tan seats and tan interior, that cappuccino is the one for you. So across the top part of the dash and on your armrest as well as the console cover is going to be kind of an espresso or a dark brown finish for you. And then you're going to have that tan interior below that glove box, the door inserts, as well as your leather seating surfaces are going to be that cappuccino or that tan interior for you. Now your wood grain, your appliques are going to be a little bit different. They are going to be an open pour espresso ash swirl finish, and I love the open pour finish that you're going to get on those doors and above the glove box. Just looks real sharp, feels good. I think you're going to like it. You can get the optional Sonata Spin aluminum trim, which in the past has only been available with your ebony. It's going to be available in that cappuccino interior as well. And then the fourth one you get is that jade gray. That's I think new for last year. That jade gray is kind of that dark gray and a light gray combined across the dash. You're going to have a dark gray dash and armrest, and then you're going to have the lighter gray as well as the jade gray leather seating surfaces in here. And then for those appliques as well, you're going to get another open pour finish. I believe it's open pour. From the images I'm seeing, I don't see a glossy finish to it, but it's going to be that jade ash swirl finish there for you. So it's going to be nice. You can also get the Sonata Spin in that color interior as well if you want to go with that, the Sonata Spin. So some great options for you, something I think for everybody. And as I mentioned, leather trim seats in here, a great feeling seat for you. Dual power seats, so the driver and front passenger can have those power adjustable seats that are heated and cooled up here. Don't forget that. Back seats 3 back there. Real nice seating configuration back there. Behind this console is going to be your vents for you, and I believe you have a 110 outlet back there, as well as I think even some USB ports back there too. And then here on the door, you're going to have your power windows, locks, mirror switches, including auto one touch for those front windows, and driver memory for 2 different drivers. And what's great about that is it's going to memorize the seat position, that mirror position, as well as the power tilt and telescoping steering wheel that electronically will go up and down, forward and back. And it goes real handy with the easy entry and exit seat. So when you turn the vehicle off, it's usually move the seat back and the steering wheel up to make it easier to get out and get back in the vehicle. And then when you hit the push button start to start the vehicle, it's going to move the seat, steering wheel, and mirrors to the position of the last driver. If that's not you, hopefully you've saved 1 or 2 and you can hit your button and it's going to adjust those settings on the fly for you. So I love how that works real nicely together. You do have your leather trimmed steering wheel here. Cruise control on the left side of the steering wheel with your Bluetooth and audio controls on the right side of the steering wheel. You're also going to have 2 D-pads up here. This D-pad on the left is going to control the 4-inch screen there to the left of your speedometer that controls your settings, your display. That's where you're going to go to adjust the different settings we're going to talk about later and some optional equipment. The D-pad on the right is going to control your Microsoft Sync technologies, which we're going to talk about in just a little bit. Your climate control, I like how that looks when you have the vehicle turned off. You can't see any of the words or the emblems. Real nice, classy look. When you hit that push button start to start it, it's going to use LED backlighting to light up all the words, the emblems, and vibrant red, blues, and those white colors there for you. What's great about that is you don't have to worry about any of the words wearing off over time because they're not painted onto those buttons, but they use LED backlighting to light them up instead. Dual zone auto climate control, so the driver and front passenger can have 2 different temperatures there. Also for your audio control, as part of standard equipment for your Reserve is going to be the Revel audio sound system with HD radio. So it really upgrades that sound system for you. Revel has a great sound. I think you'll really appreciate it. There's 3 speakers on each of the doors. There's a speaker on the dash up here in the rear doors as well. So plenty of ways to be able to get that nice Revel audio come through. Also, it's going to come with AM/FM CD player, Sirius XM satellite radio, and it's going to come with the Sync 3. That's that 3rd generation voice enhanced recognition system where you control your audio, your climate, your phone, and navigation and standard equipment through voice commands as well as through the touchscreen right here. The nice 8-inch touchscreen where your backup camera is going to also come into view for you, so you can be able to see as you're backing up right here in the middle of your dash. This is also going to come with the Lincoln Connect. And Lincoln Connect is actually standard on every Lincoln vehicle and allows you to stay connected to the vehicle using the Lincoln Way app. It's a free app that you download, and through the app you can unlock and lock your vehicle from anywhere. You can find your vehicle, you can remote start your vehicle, and even schedule remote start times for you. So if every morning you want to remote start the vehicle at 7:30, it's going to go ahead and do that for you. And you can do that all through that Lincoln Way app. And you can also schedule service through there, see the maintenance of your vehicle, any any recalls. So great ways to really stay connected. And it's also going to come with 3G hotspot for you. So you can connect up to 10 devices through the hotspot for the vehicle. You will have to sign up for a subscription after about 3 months. And that's a pretty affordable plan. I think $20 a month through AT&T, and you'll get unlimited data with those. So that's really nice. If you do a lot of traveling out of town, that might be perfect for you, especially if you have kids in the back with those different devices trying to connect to YouTube or different things like that. You're going to be able to do that. So really nice system here. And this system will have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay as well, so that way you can, of course, Bluetooth those phones and be able to use them and use those systems within this system. I think you'll really like it there. So a really nice system. You have your push button start and push button shift to the left of that screen, and to the right you have a auto hold button, and that will actually hold the brake for you. So if you want to rest your foot or maybe on a hill, you can press that button and it's going to hold that brake for you too. So that's a real nice system. Up here in the mirror you do get auto dimming rear view mirror. On the visor you're going to get garage door openers for 3 different garage doors. In the overhead console you're going to see a little compartment for those sunglasses, so you can put those in there and be able to contain those in there and put somewhere to put those. You're also going to, let's go over the compartments here and the floating console. You do have a nice shelf up here. That's going to be really nice to put some different things in there, as well as a bigger one under here to store a lot of things in there, hopefully big enough for a purse to be able to store it under there, so you don't have to put it in the foot or down in your footwell like my wife sometimes has to do. That's going to be really nice for you. You also have this media hub, so you just press this button here and it's going to open up this nice compartment. Perfect place to put that cell phone in there. Also, it has a USB port, so you can plug in that cell phone, charging it while you're driving along. And if you want to, you can play music through the USB cord instead of the Bluetooth if you want to do it. Either way, you can still play music that way. Also, you're going to see the nice cover here for your cup holders. The MKZ is one of the few vehicles that do this. The Continental does as well, and real nice classy look. When you're not using the cup holders, you can go ahead and move that over, covering up those cup holders. And then the console, you just lift this up. You're going to see a little temporary tray there. It's a little tray you can put coins, different smaller items in there. It easily can be removed, put back in there. Put bigger items down there. There's also a power point as well as another USB port in there, so you can power those different devices. And there's even a spot for that cord to come through, so it won't get pinched by the console cover. So real nice. You do also get ambient lighting. It's going to light up those cup holders, the footwells, the door compartments, even across the glove box. You're going to see that light up too, and you're going to get the illuminated door seal plate. So a real nice system and how this works, and it's a lot of equipment so far, but everything we've talked about is standard equipment on all your reserves. Now we're going to talk about different packages, and the first package I want to talk about is that magnetic appearance package. And this vehicle happens to have that package on there. I kind of mentioned that earlier in the video. What's great about this appearance package is it just gives it a nice look to it, a magnetic look, as it just says in the description there. First thing you're going to see on the grill is that magnetic mesh grill in here. Still going to have the chrome surround that goes around that, but a nice mesh or that magnetic finish to that upper grill. It kind of gives it a pop, makes it give it that sport look and that smoky look, almost like there's just a shade right there in the grill, and it just looks real sharp. Also, it's going to get these 19-inch machine-faced aluminum wheels, so it has a 10-spoke with the premium magnetic painted pockets in them. So real nice wheel. This wheel is only available with this package, so keep that in mind. Also on the inside, you're going to get that aluminum foot pedals. So real nice. Again, on the inside, it even gives it that nice appearance and kind of sport look to this vehicle. And this package is really not a package you see on any other vehicles, just on the MKZ. So I think you really like it. Now the next package I want to talk about is the Climate package, and this package is optional on the Select as well as the Reserve. So what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and play a clip from the Select video that I did and talked about this Climate package. Now let's talk about another very popular package on the Select trim, and that is the Climate package. What's great about the Climate package is for those people that live in cold weather states, a lot of the time that you're going to find these very convenient for you. And the first one you're going to get is the heated rear seats. Those outbound seats back there are going to get heated seats. Those buttons are going to be there on the back of the console. Real easy to be able to get to those and let you know if those are on. Also, you're going to get heated steering wheel to come with this package. So the heated steering wheel is going to come in real handy. Heat that steering wheel up, very handy in the winter time. But what's great about this too is it's also going to be included with your remote start settings. So not only is it going to warm those seats up, also it's going to warm up that steering wheel as well as your temperature within the cabin environment too. So also you're going to get rain sensing wipers as part of this package. And rain sensing wipers, if you haven't one of those intermittent settings there for your wiper. It's going to automatically turn that wiper on if it's raining or if there's water on your windshield there. As it starts to rain a little bit harder, it's going to go ahead and automatically adjust and start wiping faster. So it just does everything for you, which is really nice. Also, windshield wiper de-icers is the last feature within this package. And windshield wiper de-icers come in real handy because a lot of times in the wintertime you have that really cold weather and the windshield's frozen up. The windshield will defrost that off of there, but then it still is wet, and maybe if it's still raining or sleeting or snowing, then the wipers will then get that ice on them and then they'll freeze up. But with the windshield wiper de-icers, it's going to defrost those, so that way they're going to be actual functional in those types of situations. So this is a very popular package. We see that ordered on a lot of our select trim vehicles. Next package we want to discuss is that technology package. And again, this package is also available on the Select. So again, I'm going to go ahead and have you play and watch this video that I did on the Select. It kind of goes over that technology package. A lot of great features on this package. It's very affordable as well that I think you'll really like. So let's go ahead and take a look. Now let's talk about the technology package. The technology package includes a lot of safety features, but it takes some great technology behind that to be able to make it a safe vehicle. So this is a great package. Now there are a couple features that are in this package that are also part of the climate package that we've already talked about. And those two are the windshield wiper de-icers as well as the rain sensing wipers. Those are two features that are part of this package. So if you don't get the climate package, they'll be included within this package. Also, you're going to get your auto high beams. And auto high beams work a lot like your automatic headlights. If there's no one in front of you, it's at night, you're on that dark street or alley or even on the highway, and there's no one in front of you, it's going to turn those auto high beams on for you. If someone approaches you with those headlights or you're in the city lights, it's going to go ahead and automatically dim those lights for you. So that's a really nice feature. Now the rain sensing wipers as well as the auto high beams are two features that can be deactivated if you don't want those on, or activated, either one, in your settings screen right there on your Microsoft or your dash there. Also, let's talk about some other technologies that help you really with the safety, and that's the meat of this package. And that's the front sensing system. So you have the sensors up here on the front, just like the reverse sensing. So as you're pulling up into those parking lots, driveways, you can detect other people as well as items, so that way it alerts you as you're getting closer and closer to those things on the front. And now this next several technologies include the front sensing system. There's also a sensor up here on the mirror that's going to detect pedestrians and other vehicles as well. So it does have that pre-collision assist with pedestrian detection. So two features there to help protect you with that front collision warning. If there's someone not stopped, or maybe there's someone in front of you or another vehicle and you're not hitting your brake, it's going to alert you with a series of lights on the dash and tones that you need to stop and initiate those brakes. And it's also going to help with the brake support to go along with that. So real nice system that's going to hopefully help protect those that are on the road as well as yourself, and help you pay attention a little bit more. Also, you're going to use some of these sensors for the enhanced active park assist. And what's great about the enhanced active park assist is there's sensors on the side as well. So you're going to be alerted all the way around you as you're backing up, turning, and going into different places. But it's also going to help you find those parallel parking spaces. So it's going to have this is the enhanced active park assist. It includes the parallel parking, the reverse perpendicular park, as well as the park out. So it's going to help you get out of those tight parking spaces it puts you in. Now, I do have a video under our how-to video exactly how this system works on inside as well as an outside perspective. So do check that out so you can get a good idea exactly what's incorporated within this package. But it's going to take care of all the steering while you control the gas and the brake, even help you find those parking spots on the left or the right side, even on those one-way streets. So I think you'll appreciate that. Also, with these sensors, you're going to also get the adaptive cruise control with stop and go. And what that means is if you have that cruise set, you can change that gap for what it detects in front of you. So as you approach vehicles from behind, if they're going slower than you, it's going to slow you down to go their speed, so that way you won't rear end them. If you pass them, it'll speed you back up, or if they speed back up, it will as well. So it will actually bring you to a complete stop. So if that vehicle in front of you slows down, and it comes to complete stop, so will your vehicle without having to hit your brakes. So that's a really nice system that I think you'll really like. And then the last one as part of this is the lane keeping system. Now it does include the driver alert aid. What the driver alert is going to allow you to do is if your hands are off the steering wheel, it's going to alert you of that. If you have to use this system a lot, it's going to alert you with that as well that you might need to pull over. Also, you have your lane departure alert. So if you do leave your lane, it's going to let you know about that as well with those vibrations on the steering wheel. And then even there is an aid, so it will help you stay in your lane. So it detects those lanes, it gives you those solid greens on both sides of your vehicle there on the dash. And then if you go outside your lane or start to, it's going to help bump you within your lane as long as that is in green, and it can detect that. So that's a real nice system, and all these are great systems to really protect you on the road, not only on the highway, but also in town. Now we're going to talk about the luxury package. Now this is a package that is not available in the Select as well as the next package we're going to talk about. So the luxury package is going to come with two great features. And the first one is your LED headlights. So it's going to upgrade from the HID to those LEDs. Looks so much brighter. Even when you have those lights turned off, it looks really sharp. It's going to have 5 big lights in the middle, those LEDs through there. So it looks real sharp, but even with those lights on, LEDs so much brighter than the HIDs, they're going to last longer for you as well. And it's also going to upgrade that Revel audio sound system to Revel Ultima audio sound system. So upgrades that sound system to, I believe, 19 speakers throughout the vehicle. So really just makes you feel like you're either right there at the concert, or you can put it in a different modes for you, and it gives that clarify as well to give you a really nice sound. If you want to have that live concert sound, you can choose that setting or whatever setting you might have. So I think you really like this package. Again, luxury package is only available in your reserve vehicles. Now we're going to talk about a package that's only available on your reserve. And if you're wanting a great performing luxury sport sedan, this is the vehicle or the equipment package you're going to want to put on your MKZ, and that is the driver package. The driver package does require you to have the 3.0 liter V6 twin turbocharged engine with your all-wheel drive, because it's going to give you a great performing vehicle, but a great looking vehicle too. So it incorporates both of those. So again, a sport look with the sport performance. And the first thing you're going to notice with it is you're going to get sport tuned suspension. You're also going to get the dynamic torque vectoring. So you're going to be able to drive this like a sports car, almost like a Mustang. I think you're going to love how it's going to drive with that. You're also going to get painted brake calipers as well on the vehicle. So really give it that nice sport look. The magnetic appearance package is not compatible with this because it's going to include all those same features. So you're going to get the painted upper grille up here. You're also going to get that 10-spoke premium painted aluminum wheels or those machine face aluminum wheels, that satin finish with those magnetic painted pockets. You're also going to get those illuminated foot pedals in there too on the inside. So a great look on the outside. Also a couple other features on the inside to give it a nice look, and that is going to be your ebony with that touring white interior accent trim. So real nice leather trim in there that I think you'll like. Also, it's going to get your carbon fiber appliques instead of those other appliques in there. So give it a nice sport look on the inside too. And then to finish it off, don't forget it's going to have the multi-contoured seats for the driver and front passenger. So it is going to have those special extra lumbar settings, as well as the massaging seat feature for the seat cushion, as well as the seat back. Now we're going to talk about standalone options, and that means that these options are all available on their own without any of those other packages. So, and none of them, I think only one of them actually is part of one of those packages. So first let's talk about some different roof options for you. One of the most popular options is that Panoramic Vista roof. That's that glass roof that will lift and slide back over that rear glass. It's pretty pricey, but really a lot of people like that, and it's just a cool look to the vehicle. That is available as a standalone option. You can also get the typical power moonroof. That is the single glass roof like you're seeing with this vehicle that can open up. It will have the manual sunshade as well. And what's great is you can also get a rear window sunshade for this vehicle that's going to power up over the back glass, and that is available with your power moonroof, but is not compatible with your Panoramic Vista roof. So if you're wanting that rear sunshade, keep that in mind. It's not compatible with the glass Panoramic Vista roof there. Also, another option for your wheel is another 19-inch satin finish 7-spoke aluminum wheel with the premium painted pocket. So a little bit different design in this one, but it is another option for you if you're wanting to get that wheel. Now, I don't think that wheel is available with your those appearance packages we talked about, the driver package or that other package. It will probably require you to have this wheel. It may allow you to have that optional 7-spoke wheel if you wanted to add that onto that package. Also inside, the massaging seat, we talked about the multi-contoured seat earlier as that driver package. Guess what? It's a standalone option as well. So if you're wanting the multi-contoured seat with active motion, which means there's 11 bladders through there, and so it's going to constantly be able to revolve and massage your back as well as the seat cushion for you. That is available as a standalone option for the front seats there. And then also to protect those occupants in the back seat, those rear inflatable seat belts for those outbound seats. They're going to inflate, hopefully protect you from those front collisions. That is also a standalone option for you too. And let's talk about some different accessories. You can get an upgraded premium floor mats, so they're going to be nice embroidered floor mats for you for the footwells for the front as well as the back seats back there. You can also get an all-weather floor mat. So that's also another option for you, especially if you're going to want to maybe pull those out during the winter time. I know we do that. We have all-weather mats in our vehicle. We pull it out during the winter time, that snow and the rain and different things like that, so that way we won't ruin those carpeted mats or our carpeted flooring. So that's another option for you as well. And then in the trunk there, you can also get a cargo netting. And cargo netting allows you to be able to put that net back there. You know, sometimes you have those items that want to roll around in your trunk back there and kind of bother you. You can put them in the cargo netting. It'll contain them in there so they won't roll around in your back of your trunk. So some great options for you, some nice optional equipment, as well as some nice accessories too. Now let's end this by talking about some of the warranties. Lincoln has some great warranties for their luxury vehicles and giving you some great luxury benefits as well. And one of those is going to be a 4-year, 50,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty with a 6-year, 70,000-mile powertrain warranty. So a great warranty that goes along with these vehicles. One of the reasons that I get a Lincoln vehicle is because of the great warranties and know that I'm protected for my vehicle for the first 4 years and 50,000 miles. Also, for the same 4 years and 50,000 miles is pickup and redelivery. And they just want you to have a great luxury service experience. So what we're willing to do, all the Lincoln dealerships are going to do, is pick your vehicle up for service at your home, work, whatever's convenient for you. We'll leave you a Lincoln loaner for the day. We'll service your vehicle. We'll clean it up for you, and we'll redeliver it back to you. So as long as you live within 30 miles of a Lincoln dealership, this is a great service for you to have. If you live more than 30 miles away from your nearest Lincoln dealership, or maybe you want to drive the vehicle in yourself, you don't want someone else doing that, you're still going to have that great benefit of having a Lincoln loaner. Drop your vehicle off for service, maybe go to lunch or whatever it might be. Maybe you need to head back to work on our Lincoln vehicle. Come pick it up after work or after you go out to lunch, and we'll have it cleaned up, ready to go for you. So real great service. Whether you bring it in or have it the pickup and delivery, it's a great luxury benefits for you as well. Another benefit that I have that I like with my Lincoln vehicle. Now check out our Lincoln website, lawmacArthurLincoln.com. There in each one of our vehicles, you can check for availability, schedule a test drive, you can see pictures, as well as a great internet price right there on our website. Also, new to our website, we have a brand new website, one of the first Lincoln dealerships to have the new website design. We do also have 360-degree walk around a lot of our vehicles, and a lot of other dealerships aren't doing that. It's an inside as well as an outside perspective. We call it spin car. It allows you to spin the outside of the car around, but also feel like you're inside the vehicle and looking around and seeing what the dash looks like, the seats, everything, and just spin that around like a VR experience. So I think you really like that. So do check that out when you get a chance on our website. Also, don't forget, if you have any questions, you can call or send us a text message at 785-378-5031. Or if you'd like to, you can call us toll free if you have a landline, 1-800-874-6316. Either way, you can get a hold of us, one of our coordinators, and they can answer any questions you have on different Lincoln vehicles that we have in stock, as well as we can even order one for you or find another Lincoln dealership that has a vehicle like you're wanting in stock. So do reach out to us if you have any questions. Definitely. Hope you enjoyed this video on this 2018 Lincoln MKZ Reserve. Hi, you're probably watching this video on YouTube, and if you are, I have a special offer just for you, and that is free shipping to anywhere within the 48 states within the continent, the contingent United States outside of Alaska and Hawaii. And that's going to give you some great benefits for you, because you can buy from a Lincoln dealership like us that knows the product really well, prices our vehicle as well as too, and get free shipping right to you. We just ask you to finance the vehicle with us. We get some of the kickback from the different lenders that way, and that'll recuperate some of the costs that we would spend on shipping the vehicle to you. So a great way to buy a vehicle. You can do a lot of the information and paperwork via email, as well as just write through our website, and then we can deliver a vehicle right to your door. So you don't even need to leave your house to get your next new Lincoln vehicle. That's a great luxury benefit right there. So if it is the first time watching one of our videos, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button down below. That way you can get subscribed to our YouTube channel. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. That way you can get notified the next time we have a new video uploaded to our YouTube channel. So I think you'll really appreciate some of the Ford and Lincoln content that we have on our YouTube channel there. We upload about 5 videos a week. Not too many. All of them are going to be usually new car products. Sometimes there's a special used vehicle that I'll put on there as well. But I think you'll like some of the content we have there. Also, while you're at it, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. I'll wait for you. There you go. Hit that thumbs up. That lets other people know it's a great video that they need to watch if they're interested in some information on the MKZ Reserve. And it really helps out our channel as well. I would really appreciate it. If you have any questions or comments, put them down below. I read all those and I will answer those myself. So I think you'll really find if you have any questions, I will respond. I'll help you out, get you all the information you need for your next search for your next vehicle. And maybe it's this 2018 Lincoln MKZ. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And again, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit that thumbs up, and comment down below. Till the next video, we'll see you later.